Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a Q&A. I know I haven't done these in forever and I'm so excited to do it. So on Tumblr I asked you if you want to ask me any questions, whether regard life, whether in regard you wanted to ask advice or just want to say a simple statement. I left all that power to you. I left my email, Tumblr, and my Instagram open for any of your questions. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm going to answer questions on Tumblr, I'm going to check Instagram, and I'm also going to check my email, and we're going to go from there. So for the first one, for the first portion, we're going to do Tumblr. And I'm sorry if your question doesn't make it. I realize in just most of my Q&As that I tend to ramble and go on tangents because I have such long opinions. And I tend not to get to other questions, and when I'm editing the video, I see I'm cutting out questions. So if I don't answer, I will answer on Tumblr or get back to you through email or Instagram. And yeah, so first question. I love the way you dress. It's always so classy with a little bit of an edge and details that make the whole difference. How did you develop your personal style? Who are your biggest influences? So, thank you. I would like to just say that in general, it developed just me wanting to be as feminine as possible and wanting to incorporate femininity, and also being able to have a look. I guess my edge would come from my piercings and like my tattoos showing, or I don't really know how to answer that. It's so strange. I never had it asked that way, but I guess it really just came from just like me wanting to express my femininity more and wanting to just be able to express it and show off like tattoos and showing off in the right places and making sure that everything was just like kind of like pieced together. And I am one that is so detail oriented that I make sure everything kind of like matches, goes together, or looking in the mirror that the color scheme looks good. So I guess if that answers your question of like the first part of like how did it develop, just me wanting to be more feminine. And then who are your biggest influences? Honestly, I always say it, and I hope I don't get shit for the second one I say, but one of my main inspirations is Audrey Hepburn. I think her look was so classy, it was just so timeless, and it just transcends like all over time that anyone can just apply it to their style and it just be, you know, able to work on everyone. And then the second one, it's lately it's been this rapper who I'm so obsessed with. I love her music. Her name is Tommy Genesis, and I am obsessed with her music. I'm obsessed with her style. It's exactly what I love. Tennis skirts and combat boots with like big jackets, like that is me. I am obsessed with that look. It's actually, that's literally how I would describe my style too. It borders on two opposite sides of the spectrum, no in between. It's either like a hot mom or slutty schoolgirl. That's honestly the best way I can describe it. And Tommy Genesis embodies all of that, and that's usually what I do every day is like Tommy Genesis, like I incorporate that into my life. But today we're like a cool classy mom, you know, with my little mock neck sweater and jeans. You can't see the jeans, but I'm wearing high-waisted jeans today. So yeah, those are one of my influences, or both of my influences, and also Lil Debbie as well, because I say that in all my videos, if that's question's ever been asked, like it's always been her. Like I love the way she used to dress around the whole Gucci era with Krayshawn and everything. So yeah. Next question is, hey Sophia, do you have any tips on how to stay socially active and resist the temptation to close yourself from the world? I do enjoy spending time alone, but I worry that I'm missing things out and pushing people away from me, which does not seem healthy in the long term. Thanks. Okay, I have done this and I sometimes still do it. I catch myself closing myself off and just feeling so much content with being by myself and not having an issue with that. And then I'll go on like social media and I'll see like my friends hanging out without me and be like, oh damn, I really should have like, you know, been more pushy to ask like what you guys are doing, and like in our group chats and be like, oh, I should have, you know, done this and that. And in the grand scheme of it all, I resist the temptation just because I tell myself like life is so short to just not do anything enjoyable, not do anything you want to do, and making memories that are just going to be so unforgettable with these people that you love. And that's what pushes me and motivates me to do these things with my friends. And it's not like I dislike them or I dislike the social interaction. It's just I'm always just so drained and I just don't really care to do it. So I've caught myself doing that, and it's just such a bad habit, and it's something I do to my friends, and I feel so bad for doing so. So what I do to resist that is just thinking about the memories I'm going to make with them and the fun laughs I'm gonna have with them, getting drunk or just, you know, spilling tea and just, you know, having those precious moments with them. And that's what helps me resist that urge. It really isn't healthy in the long term, because then you find yourself, you have missed out on so much and you've lost touch with all these good friends, and you've kind of lost, you know, how to interact with these people and how to like get back on that page that you were before. So I definitely advise you just to think about the future with these people that you care of and how you are going to make these memories, and when you're in your old age reflecting on them. So yeah. So the next question is, if modeling doesn't work out for you, which I doubt, what other jobs do you see yourself having? Okay, by no means do I consider myself a model, because I am not signed, I am not walking runways, I'm not in magazines. I would wish that, but I do not consider myself a model. I don't see it as a career path. Just because of my tattoos, I feel like a lot of people would turn me down because of that fact. I wish, and I put that into the universe, and of this year 2017, I hope I get signed, I hope I get discovered, I hope I get to walk one of these runways. I specifically really want to work with Versace. I love all their work, and I'd love to just wear one of their pieces and just be like, but yes, I don't consider myself that. I would love to do that, but my career path and what I want to do is work for Lush and move up with that company and develop into a manager, because not only are we a company that sells, you know, soaps and shampoos and all of that, we are more than that. We offer products that aren't tested on animals, that are ethically sourced and all just super natural for you and meant to benefit your skin and make you feel good. We also have worked with charities before and did campaigns. Like, I've never been so happy to work for a company and want to be so loud and proud about it, and Lush makes me want to do that, and I just want to move up this company and do so much for it and do the best of my ability of what I can. So that's kind of where I see my future going. And maybe one day, hopefully I can model and do it, take it seriously, or, you know, who knows what life has in store for me, because honestly 2016 was such an insane, like, tornado for me, not even in a bad way. Like, 2016 was amazing for me. I got to have so many opportunities when it came to companies, flying out to a different state, and just like meeting so many people. Like, who knows what 2017 holds for me, and I really am hopeful for it, and I hope that it does me some justice and I have some amazing opportunities this year. So the last question I'll answer, and I'm so sorry because I do see other questions. We're moving out of Tumblr and onto Instagram, and this will be the last question, and I do apologize. The last question is, what are a few of your favorite lipsticks? The brand, what about it makes you love it, and how often do you wear them? Okay, I have three lipstick shades that I'm obsessed with, that I wear all the time. I can't do a swatch just because I am getting ready for work, and I'll show you them. So my three favorite liquid lipsticks of all time. The first one is Kat Von D's liquid lipstick in Lolita. This is such a perfect nude for me. It just complements my skin tone. It goes well with everything, any look, any dramatic eye. This is my go-to shade. The next one is Jeffree Star's Velour Liquid Lipstick in Leo. Now this is definitely another go-to that I see myself. I often go to Leo, like on a day-to-day basis. I often see myself wearing Leo because I love lipstick. I'm someone who has to wear lipstick like every day. If I'm not wearing lipstick, something's wrong. something is amiss and I am just not myself. And Leo is just one of those classic nude shades on me that just looks so beautiful, in my opinion, not to toot my own horn, but But yes, it is just one of those shades that just complement my skin tone. It's a really nudie color on my skin tone, like my brown skin tone. I'll do a swatch video later, but yeah, it's very nude on me. It matches my skin tone with a hint of brownish red color in there, and it just does me so much justice. And the next, but not least, is this Lime Crime lipstick, and this, you can tell I wear it so much that the name has scratched off because I carry it around with me. It's called Saint. Saint is honestly, it's a reddish mauve color. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's leaning more so on the berry mauve shade side of the spectrum, but it's something I can, if I ever want like a nice pop of color to go with any of my outfits, any of my looks, this is the look. This is the shade for me. A little close up of it. I really do love this shade. I'm probably see myself having stock up later in the future just because this shade is so beautiful. I love it to death. It's something I wear all the time, and I'm so happy that they have this shade. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A. I'm so grateful that you guys asked me all these questions and wanted to ask me any questions. If I didn't answer your question in this Q&A, I do apologize. Like I said, I will answer them the rest on Instagram and Tumblr. I'll reply back to you. But until next time, bye guys.